At one time, in a bustling city filled with ambition and materialistic desires, there lived a young entrepreneur named Sophia. She was driven by the pursuit of success and wealth, constantly seeking validation from external achievements. One day, as Sophia sat in her lavish office overlooking the cityscape, a Zen master named Master Hiroshi paid her a visit. Intrigued by his serene presence, Sophia invited him in. Master Hiroshi observed Sophia's luxurious surroundings and the glittering trophies of her accomplishments. With a gentle smile, he said, "Sophia, true fulfillment lies not in the accumulation of external possessions, but in the release of egoic desires." Curious yet puzzled, Sophia asked, "Master Hiroshi, how can I let go of my desires when they drive me towards success and happiness?" Master Hiroshi sat down beside Sophia and began to share his wisdom. He explained that desires driven by ego are endless and insatiable. They create a constant cycle of seeking and grasping, never truly leading to lasting contentment. To let go of egoic desires, Master Hiroshi said, is to detach from the need for external validation and to discover the richness of the present moment. It is through inner awareness and acceptance that true freedom is found. Intrigued by Master Hiroshi's words, Sophia embarked on a journey of self-discovery. She began to observe her desires without judgment and question their true source. She realized that her pursuit of external success was fueled by a deep need for recognition and approval. As Sophia delved deeper into her practice, she started to detach herself from the attachments of ego. She shifted her focus from external achievements to inner growth, cultivating qualities such as compassion, gratitude, and authenticity. With time, Sophia discovered that true fulfillment came from aligning her actions with her values rather than seeking validation from others. She experienced a profound sense of freedom, no longer bound by the relentless pursuit of egoic desires. Sophia's transformation radiated from within, and others noticed the peace and contentment she embodied. They were drawn to her authenticity and sought her guidance in finding their own path to letting go of egoic desires. Letting go of egoic desires leads to true freedom and inner peace. By detaching from the need for external validation, we can find contentment in the present moment and align our actions with our authentic selves. During a misty morning in a remote Zen monastery, a young monk named Hiroto found himself entangled in a web of attachments. He clung tightly to his possessions, his ambitions, and his relationships, unaware of the weight they added to his spiritual journey. One day, as Hiroto engaged in his daily routine of tending the monastery's garden, he came across a beautiful butterfly fluttering gracefully from flower to flower. Its delicate wings, vibrant with colors, captivated Hiroto's attention. Unable to resist the allure of the butterfly, Hiroto followed it deeper into the garden. With each step, he found himself growing more fascinated by its elegant dance. Suddenly, as if sensing Hiroto's attachment, the butterfly came to a rest upon a fragile flower petal. Hiroto, overwhelmed by the desire to possess the butterfly's beauty, reached out to catch it gently. In that moment, a wise old monk named Sato emerged from the shadows and gently placed his hand on Hiroto's shoulder. Startled, Hiroto turned to face Sato, his hand still extended, and his eyes filled with longing. Sato's gentle voice broke the silence. "Hiroto, my young friend, I see your desire to capture the butterfly's beauty. But remember, true beauty cannot be held captive. It exists in its most profound form when it is free." Perplexed, Hiroto withdrew his hand, allowing the butterfly to take flight once again. As he watched it disappear into the vastness of the garden, Hiroto felt a pang of sadness mixed with liberation. Sato, with a compassionate smile, began to speak. "Hiroto, attachments are like delicate threads that tie us down, hindering our spiritual growth. They blind us to the wonders of the present moment and prevent us from experiencing true freedom." Hiroto listened intently, his eyes widening with realization. He began to understand that his attachments were not only possessions but also his fears, expectations, and judgments. They were chains that prevented him from embracing the fullness of life. Days turned into weeks, and Hiroto diligently practiced the art of letting go. He realized that attachments were illusions, transient and impermanent, and holding on to them only caused suffering. Gradually, Hiroto's burdens began to lift, and he discovered a newfound sense of freedom. He no longer sought validation through material possessions or clung to fleeting desires. Instead, he embraced the beauty of each passing moment, accepting life as it unfolded before him. As the years went by, Hiroto became an embodiment of grace and detachment. His peaceful presence inspired others, teaching them the importance of letting go. Key idea: letting go of attachments liberates us from suffering. By releasing our grasp on possessions, desires, and expectations, we discover